we've got an exciting one today, boys. A bit of a rivalry here, for lack of a better description. Bit of a rivalry. These guys are friends and rivals, Jessie and Alpha 54. They play together fairly regularly on Jessie's stream. Jessie just bumps. You're not wrong. He doesn't mind game. Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see Alpha. That could be a big factor of this series, no doubt, because the fact that these guys have kind of a friendly rivalry. How's the server full? What is that? These guys have a friendly rivalry going on, so mind games are going to be, even more crushing, soul crushing, because they know they're probably going to be spending time together in ranked in the coming days, in the coming weeks. So they really don't want to get mind gamed. They really don't want to get beaten by the other man here. Of course, nobody really comes on my stream wanting to lose, but this is going to be one of those series that, it's just, whoever loses this is not going to hear the end of it. Let me just put it that way. Thanks for the Prime subs, Pratam XZZ and Brindle. Very much appreciated. And Jessie is going to start off with a little bit of a mind game. Beautiful. By the Pinkman. Just faking a shot across the box. And Alpha can keep it out. Oh, Jessie asks Alpha his rank. The savagery commences from Jessie. We all remember last time that he trash-talked Scrub Killer when they were 1v1ing on stream. Jessie had the 2-1 lead in the series, and I think he was winning by 3 goals in Game 4. And he called GG early, only for Scrub to come back. Is he going to repeat that with a little bit of trash talk early or 2 in a series? Oh, Alpha says higher than you. He probably is higher ranked than Jessie. Jessie's been away on a ski trip. He's not really been grinding Rocket League like he did last season. And Alpha has been grinding. He's been playing very, very well in ranked. This guy really is getting a lot of respect from the best players in Europe at the moment. And I saw an interview with Fairy Peak, a written interview, where Fairy Peak was answering some questions about how he's so good at 1v1. And one of the things he said is that he does a lot of practice games against Alpha. Oh, look at that. Alpha coming off the inside of the crossbar, but Jessie comes out on top. Did he get a bump on Alpha to bump him out of the goal here? He might have done. Let's take a look. He did. Jessie with a huge play. Look at that. Alpha was going to slowly just time that arrival to take the ball out of his box using a pretty unconventional save style. It's becoming more popular these days, coming out the top of the goal. But Jessie's one step ahead, bumps him clean past the ball in a position I've never even seen Jessie go for a bump play before. That's pretty unique. 3-0 for Jessie. What a start. He knows that this boost in the midfield is not going to spawn quite yet. It is up now, but Jessie doesn't need it. He's past Alpha yet again, and he is going to squeeze it in. With or without boost, Jessie is popping off. And Alpha says, dude, I can't play. Well, luckily for you, it's a series, Alpha, so you've got plenty of time. Jessie says, I know. Oh, no. How's everybody doing? I know that we jumped right into this one. We barely started streaming a couple minutes ago, so I didn't really have any time to say hello to you guys, but welcome to the stream today. Jessie didn't stream today. He's probably using all of the energy that he would have had for streaming. He's just unleashing it all on his friend and rival Alpha here. Is he going to get a little bit too hypey though? That can sometimes happen, especially with a big lead like this early in a game. There's a long time to go. Jessie needs to stay calm, needs to stay composed, try to keep this lead intact, because we all know that Alpha is an excellent player. Jessie's playing mind games again though. He does not want to make Alpha feel comfortable here. Flick from Alpha is not good. Jessie is easily going to save that. Not the best position for Jessie to be in though. He's still out of boost. Another chance for Alpha. Low 50-50. Semi-successful. But Jessie coming back. Should be able to contest yet again. Is Alpha going to get a shot over the top of him? Yes, he is. Is Jessie streaming? Nah, he's not streaming. Unfortunately. I don't think Jessie likes streaming when he's in show matches, when he's playing private ones. Like, a real series, because it's very distracting. I don't think I've ever seen anybody stream a private ones, serious private one session and win. There's been a couple of, just for funsies private one sessions that I've seen players stream, but this is something a lot bigger. These guys really, really want to win this. And so far it's Jessie who's looked like the favorite. Alpha not a confident beginning for him. Couple of failed power shots, couple of failed flicks. Jessie on the other side of the field having a lot of success with the mind games, and that is something that I mentioned earlier. If he can get these mind games in early, he's absolutely going to get inside Alpha's head. And that is something Alpha's had trouble with in the past. Not just mind games, or mind games in particular, but tilt. If he gets tilted, he's in a lot of trouble. Decent shot from Alpha, but Jessie on the respawn on the right side of the field. Literally the right side of the field. And this is actually not too bad for Jessie. He is losing the boost battle, but he wins the battle off the mind. Well played by Jessie. He realized Alpha was snipping this. Why do I keep saying snipping? Nipping in there for the boost steal. Just goes straight for the wall shot, and that is going to be a 5-2 lead. Great play by Jessie. I've not seen Jessie in the top 100 yet for 1v1 this season. He's not been playing too much ranked. But I did catch him on stream the other day playing 1v1 ranked, and he was beating Tylacto pretty consistently. Tylacto, of course, lost to Flores 3-0 the other day. But Jessie was actually beating Tylacto more consistently than Flores was, which is, you know, not me saying that Jessie's better than Flores. You know, that would be a really bold statement, because of course Flores is an excellent player. Oh my goodness, Jessie is just savage right now. Poor Alpha can't get his four wheels on the ground for more than a second, where Jessie comes and slams him into the corner, steals his boost, puts the ball in his net. Jessie's really playing well right now. Jessie wanted to concentrate on playing today. He was unhappy with himself the last couple of days. Oh my goodness, well, he's going to be happy with himself now. 7-2. Jessie shows Alpha how it's done. Leans right back into the flick and then puts it straight over to Alpha's head. Unstoppable. And I can understand Jessie's frustration with himself in the past few days, because he wants to be streaming himself, pushing for the high ranks. He wants to be climbing for the top 10, climbing for rank 1. He did that, of course, at the end of season 6, so that's what he wants really badly. And right now, he took a short break from Rocket League, and he's been away for a while. Good save from Alpha. Of course, Jessie could have put that beyond all doubt if he shot it a little bit better. Yeah, like I was saying, Jessie took a little bit break. He's still getting back into Rocket League, and he took a day off streaming just to focus on improving. He wants to get back in the grind, but this is a good place for him to do it versus one of his biggest rivals at the moment. Jessie says how. I'm not sure quite what he was confused about there. Lakshya, you procrastinating there, my friend. Procrastinating from your studying, watching my videos. Well, that's probably the best way you can procrastinate, let's be honest. Jessie, oh my goodness. I wasn't sure if he was going to have enough speed for the demo. Turns out he does. And a great first touch is going to take Alpha out the game. Going for another mind game here. Easy for us to see. Alpha on the other side of the ball doesn't know what to do. And that's going to be game 1 to Jessie in this best of 5. He wants to improve, misses the boost. Listen, you can't get him all. You can't catch all the boosts. Why did I accept this, says Alpha. Alpha's words, not mine. I said, hey, do you want to 1v on Jessie? He said, let me just go to DMs. Just leaking DMs real quick. Hey, sure, that's going to be funny, haha. So, maybe he's changing his mind about that one. What a dominating performance, though, from Jessie. Both in the bump battle and also the mind game battle. Oh my goodness, what a 50-50 at the end of the air dribble as well. Control is on point for the Pinkman. He's taken a day off to work on improving himself and trying to get back into the swing of things. He's looking pretty good right now. Looking very good against the current ranked 14 1v1 player in the leaderboard. 9-3. And with this suffocating, aggressive style that Jessie brings to the table, this isn't all that unusual. You can see this happen. We used to see this with Scrub Killer back in the day, Marky Duda back in the day. All of the dribbling focused players who like to just constantly attack from start to finish, they can pop off and win by 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 goals on occasion. Jessie this time doing a little bit of that himself. Huge win. And two things are very problematic now for Alpha. Number one, he's a player who's been known to tilt a little bit in the past. Number two, Jessie is a player who, once he feels, once he's feeling good about himself, he is very hard to stop. In fact, I don't think that Alpha can stop Jessie unless Jessie gets a little bit cocky. at this point. Jessie might get cocky. He might go a little bit too YOLO for the big plays. Probably involving bumps or mind games, no doubt. That's a decent start, though, for Alpha. Catches Jessie turning a little bit slowly after the kickoff. Good mechanics there by Alpha as well. Just barely lifted the ball off the ground, and already he's flicking it very, very quickly as well. Just shows that you don't need to carry the ball for a long period of time before flicking it. As soon as it's on top of your car, you can flick it. You don't need to waste a lot of time, which I see a lot of players do too often. Alpha not wasting any time in game 2. 15 seconds, 2-0. Totally not the cheat. Thanks for the prime sub. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you, man. Will RLCS be live tomorrow? RLRS or Rival Series play-ins are tomorrow, I think it's called these days. And then RLCS group stage, I think, starts the week after that. Tomorrow morning, you can't... excuse me. I'm very tired. I stayed up all night last night to reset my sleep schedule. But yeah, I was going to say, tomorrow morning, you can watch the Gfinity Elite Series. I'll be casting that. Should be starting in... 17 hours from now. Well, 16 hours, 55 minutes, I guess. Rip Jessie. Quite the opposite start that we have here. Game 1, Jessie was 4-0. Up. Pretty early on. Game 2, Alpha's going to be... Oh, I was going to say Alpha's going to be 4-0 up, but he missed. He still might. He still might. Jessie's not interested in that, though. He's going to try and cut the goal spree short at 3. Can't wait for RLCS. Yeah, RLCS is going to be pretty interesting this season. It's not just the biggest season in terms of talent and just competitiveness in the in both regions, EU and NA, and no doubt OCE as well. But it's also the first season that Psyonix are running it in-house, which I'm really looking forward to seeing. Gfinity, not very American friendly. Well, if you stay up really late, it is. If you stay up really late. Is Jessie going to get his first goal here? Yes, he is. We've got a complete opposite to game 1 here. Alpha going up by 4, and then Jessie getting a quick goal to make it 4-1. If Jessie scores again, we are literally on the exact same path that we were in the last match. Listen to Johnny's comments about YouTube adverts versus Twitch subs. Figured this is a good time to use this is good use of the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Totally not the cheat. Anybody wondering what he's talking about, I did explain that, you know, subscribing to somebody once on Twitch is the same as, you know, watching days of adverts. And I don't mean watching days of videos, days of adverts. Like, it's that much of a deal. And that's why on Twitch, content creators can make a living with far lower viewers. You look at YouTube views, people are pulling millions of views. Twitch, people are you know, full-time streamers sometimes don't even have to pull more than a couple hundred. It's usually in girl streamers' case, but some guys as well. Guys, we are on the exact opposite track of last game. Jessie this time, though, taking it one step further than Alpha, and he's coming back. Is Alpha feeling the squeeze? Is he feeling nervous here? Where in London is Gfinity happening? It's in Fulham Broadway. You know where that is. Oh dear, Alpha's got to be careful here. Not the cleanest challenge. Now Jessie's gotten backed into a corner. Good pop. That might be on target. It is indeed on target. Jessie, is he going to get back? No, Alpha with a save. And Jessie is miles out of the play. He might have been celebrating. I'm not sure. The slowest shot for days. And Alpha did catch it. Well played on the recovery, though. And he's going to stretch his lead out again. He's up to all the blank streamers. Listen, I'm not gonna say anything. All I said is that some girl streamers, some female streamers can make a full-time living with barely more than 100 average concurrent viewers on Twitch. Whereas on YouTube, you probably need to be pulling like 35, 40,000 views a day, like good CPM views to think about going full-time. And even then it would be like a minimum wage deal. I don't know, I'm just guessing. I don't really do the math for that kind of thing. Oh, Jessie feels his flick, lands very well though. Smart by Alpha not to commit though. That flick from close range, powerful, too powerful. Jessie's slow on the turn, might have been able to put that in. He's playing the slow game, and Alpha off the inside of the crossbar gets the save. Have I heard about Bat? Brave Browser, Sporting Twitch streamer? I have not. Bat Token, no, never heard of it. Sexist? I'm not sexist, it's just facts. Like, on average, female streamers can go full time with a lower average concurrent viewers because they get more support, and that's a good thing. That's cool, you know, that the viewers are able to support a lot more directly by subscribing, by cheering, by donating. YouTube, there isn't really, none of these things are really as functional, or at least they're not embedded into the site anywhere near as much. That's why adverts or ad revenue is the main thing on YouTube for most content creators. And let's be honest, none of us like watching adverts, except the, you know, some adverts with like Super Bowl or something. They're pretty funny. So yeah, long story short, thank you Totally Not a Cheat for swinging by from YouTube, dropping a Twitch Prime. You're far too kind. Poke, thanks for the 100 bits and the birthday wishes. Feels old, man. Feels old. Not too old though. That's right. I was 27 tomorrow. I was 27 tomorrow. I was 27 yesterday, for anybody who's wondering. Because I know a lot of people are going to ask. Here, Jesse's flicks are looking good today. He doesn't really need to change anything with his strategy. Offensively, he is looking sharp. He's got the flicks. Very, very threatening. Mind games were looking good early on, but now he's moved away from that because Alpha started to dodge into the ball more. Whoa! Rocket Med with the tier 3. Are you insane, bro? Well, you know what that means. Rocket Med, tier 3 sub. That means you can send me any replay of your own, or any replay, any Rocket League replay. And honestly, send me any replay. I read about the length of a Rocket League replay. Could be the replay of like both of your tortoises racing for all I care. And I will analyze it live on stream. Just go to my Discord, find me at the top, DM me the replay. If you don't know how to find your replay in your replay folder, then Google it or ask one of my mods. I'm sure they can help you out. Do we even have any mods in here today? Man, I'm so distracted. So distracted. I apologize, I didn't sleep last night. So I'm probably being very weird right now. Here, Alpha with the ball chase. Is he going to get this in target? Yes, he is. Good little ball chase from Alpha. He did ask previously, can I win a single kickoff? I call that a ball chase because Alpha had no boost. Jessie thought that Alpha was going to back off in the corner. Alpha expected Jessie to make that read and countered it with a little bit of ball chasing. Not too much. The odd ball chase is, of course, necessary in 1v1 to keep your opponent guessing. Keep him honest. Good save there for Alpha. Of course, I'm sure he was going for a dunk. Jessie would love to have 12 boosts or more here. Still trying to sneak in those demos is Jessie. Alpha escapes his wrath, and now he's going to run down the clock with some aerial play. Scoops it over Jessie to make it a 4-goal game. And we are going to have a tie series. Look at the elevation that Alpha's able to get on the ball. Bounces his car off the deck on the way in. Well played by the Frenchman.
Happy late birthday.
It's lit, fam. Thanks to the 510 Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin's tanking in value right now, but that's still a lot of Bitcoin. We've got a series in our hands, ladies and gentlemen. I was really hoping that Alpha wasn't just going to go full tilt mode. It would have been a shame because I know these guys are fairly evenly matched, and it's always good to have a good script. I mean series. "80-year-old Johnny Boy here is using sleep to cover the fact that he has Alzheimer's." Listen, I didn't sleep last night because my sleeping pattern's been pretty late. I've been getting up late, staying up late. And tomorrow morning I have to wake up at like 7 in the morning latest. So how was I ever going to do that on my current schedule? I stayed up all night so that tonight I'll be tired and I'll actually fall asleep because then I can wake up in the morning. Should be good. I better set an alarm because I always forget to do that. I'm going to set an alarm on my phone for tomorrow morning. But just going to make it like 6:45. Oh, that's painful. Please nobody score just yet. I'm setting an alarm here. Don't score. No, don't score. Alright, Alpha decided to score. Alright, alarm is set. Ball chasing is a misunderstood art form. It's tired of being labeled as the ape or a chimp in rank, but Psionics and not doing anything about it. Just wait the season. All the top pros are going to start ball chasing. It's going to become the norm in the pro scene. Is it now? Is it now, Twitch chat? Oh! Has Jessie lost his mojo? He could have saved this. I feel like making him watch this one again. Could have saved that. He just didn't turn on the ground. That shows the importance of getting yourself lined up with the place you want to go before you jump. Jessie jumped and then he tried to turn. Never going to work. Of course, he knows that as well as we do. I'm only telling it to you for your guys' benefit. Alpha is taking Jessie to the cleaners. 3-0. Again, an early lead. Every single game is started with an early lead here. By the way, Rocket Med, do you intend to send me a replay to analyze on stream? Of course, it's not like mandatory. You don't have to do that if you sub like a tier 3 subscription on Twitch. It's just an option. But let me know in the chat at JohnnyBoyMe and tell me your plans, because there's no rush on that. I'm only going to be streaming for about another hour at the most, probably 45 minutes to be honest. I've got to go catch a flight. You know, not too late from that. I don't want to be late for that. So if I can't do it today and you do want that, then don't worry. We'll sort you out another day. It will not be a problem. Jessie's shots not looking at anywhere near as deadly as they did earlier in the series. He's got to be so careful. There's another aggressive turn getting punished. And Jessie with a single question mark in the chat. Turning on the outside like an oil tanker. Come on, Jessie. We know you can do better than that. You got to turn around a little bit faster than that. Alpha's just clapping Jessie. What a turnaround. Remember, we did see the 3-goal comeback from Jessie last game after going down by 4. But right now, with the way Jessie's playing, it doesn't look likely. He's playing so risky. And again, another 2-goal swing. Jessie gives up a possession with no boost, and then Alpha just runs it into the open net. I don't know why Jessie's playing so risky. He must have the time hidden or something, because he's playing as if there's 1 minute left. There's there was almost 4 minutes left. Now 3.5. No need to be that aggressive with so much time left. Jessie on the ball again. Is it going to be successful? He's up, down, up a second time, but Alpha catches him at the exact time that he needs to. Jessie early turn, no dribbling back into the corner to get a boost, but it's not going to work out in his favor unless Alpha makes a big misplay. There it is though. Jessie comes out on top thanks to that misplay from Alpha. He just put himself in the firing line and reaps the consequences. It's disgusting. That's like got to be the worst thing I've read in a while. 6-1 Alpha. As soon as Jessie gets a hard work goal, he's been pressuring for a while, back and forth in the midfield, finally gets it, and Alpha scores a kickoff goal. That is a feels bad man. That is a feels bad man. Still though, plenty of time for Jessie to come back. He needs to start playing with confidence. He needs to start playing with consistency. He's got to stop giving up free goals. Because right now, 6 goals for Alpha, 1 save for Jessie. That's not a good ratio. And yeah, get out of here with your Brazil memes. That's probably, it was funny maybe 2.5 years ago. Another very, very slow turn from Jessie. Alpha with the bump forces the own goal. That is a tilter. And Alpha says get Jessied. He just clapped Jessie into own goaling that. Misaligned Jessie's jump, which would have been a perfect save. Again, I've got to say though, Jessie just took himself out of the game. He's turning very, very slowly this game for a player who I know can power slide on a dime. Good save by Jessie there. That was not an easy one. Alpha threatening and also with a very good hitbox. But Jessie's going to need more than good saves at this point. 5 goals down. He's got to start scoring pretty soon to try and get some momentum on his side. It's been a long time coming, and that is not a good way to start. He's just completely missed the open net. Oh, Jessie, where did it all go wrong? Another 2-goal miss. Oh, and that one takes the cake. That's the worst one we've seen yet. Mind Blank SCO, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, my man. I appreciate that. Did Rocket Med swing? Did he say anything in chat after that tier 3 sub? I've not spotted him. And I've not spotted him DMing me in Discord either. Is Jessie going to try and make a comeback here? He is. There's still a long time left. Surely he can do it. Oh, no, another open net miss. Oh, no. It's gone in. What? Alpha missed the ball. Jessie hits the slowest shot of all time, but Alpha misses his catch and it goes in. 27 miles an hour. Or kilometers an hour, actually. Incredible stuff here. What a gift for Jessie. Alpha feeling bad for his buddy. Gives him a goal. And he might have just given him another one, unless he can get a good 50-50, which he can't. That's a 4-goal game, guys. Jessie is on the comeback trail. The most bizarre beginning to a comeback I've ever seen. If he brings this back, I will definitely be looking back at that third goal that he scored as the reason why Alpha's thrown the game. Not a doubt in my mind. That was bizarre. Probably the worst play I've ever seen from Alpha. I say probably because I'm not taking notes of all the plays that he makes. Here, hold on. Jessie's got another one. Not the greatest shot from distance, but the landing was exactly what he needed. Misses actually with that what was an open net shot. Again, Jessie's shooting needs to be better. Jessie says, believe in yourself, man, in response to Alpha saying, I can't play. The mind games from Jessie, of course. He wants nothing more than for Alpha to lose all self-belief at this point. Another open net miss for Jessie. The most difficult open net miss, or the most difficult open net so far. But still an open net. A shot which he should be scoring most of the time. 3 goals in it, and this time Jessie does miss his flick. It's not looking good. Alpha has been playing pretty poorly in the last minute or so. And even with that being the case, he's still in a comfortable lead because of all the work he did earlier. And he's going to get back to work, it seems. 4 goal is going to be really, really hard to come back from. Jessie needs kickoff shenanigans at this point, or it's going to be over for game 3. Can you believe it? After how game 1 went, it didn't really look like this was going to be the series that we were going to be watching today. Jessie was looking very good, very confident, but it's just all disappeared. Lots of missed shots and lots of very, very slow turns. I think Jessie's got the heavy car bug or something. He is a believer in the heavy car bug. Maybe he needs to dip out, go into the exhibition match in slow-mo real quick. I might ask him that between games. Shall I ask him to tilt it? Press 1 if you want me to ask Jessie if he needs a break to go into exhibition match and fix his heavy car bug. Because it does look like he's turning very slowly. I don't know, it's pretty rude. I don't know if I should do that. Should I do it? Okay, you guys are a bad influence, but I did ask. Jessie, you need a break to go fix your heavy car bug. Me and Jessie are good friends, by the way. Don't worry. I wouldn't do this to someone I don't know. Oh, it's deleted my... He says no. He's gonna try and go... He's gonna try and go and make the comeback happen with the heavy car bug. I can beat him even with the slow car. Oh, the trash talk is coming out. Jessie believes. To be honest, he did get 14 shots there. The problem was a lot of those shots for Jessie were just not fast enough. I mean, he scored a 27km/h shot somehow. A lot of other opportunities just went completely astray. One flick, completely whiffed it. Another shot later on, completely whiffed it. Those are the main things offensively that Jessie's got to solve. He's got to start hitting the ball cleanly. And in defense, he's got to stop turning so slowly. It's simple as that. Those are the 2 things that are really standing out to me for Jessie to work on. Alpha, on the other hand, has got to stop being so inconsistent. He's giving Jessie a lot of chances to get back into the game. Luckily for him, Jessie's not been interested so far. But that might be subject to change. Alpha's been in quite a few Game 5s in his stream career. Most recently winning an overtime Game 5 against Ixo. And I think starting off his stream career with a 3-2 loss against Scrubkilla. Has he played any other series apart from those? I think he might have. Who else has Alpha played on my stream? Somebody go and check for me. Thank you. This is refreshing, though. I'm seeing the smartest and the most solid start to a game yet. But Alpha is this more smart and solid of the 2. Just saving up more boost in this exchange than Jessie did. And that's why he's able to come out with the goal from that situation. He just saved more boost. Simple as that. Got a faster recovery, and he had enough to shoot that ball over the top of Jessie. Slow start. It wasn't... yeah, I agree. I mean, slow start goals-wise, but it wasn't really a slow start pressure-wise. There was a lot of pressure there. Jessie drops the nice shot to try and throw Alpha off. Does not work. Say Pearly, then compare it to Pearly. Pearly, 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 Pearly. It's different, right? I think Pearly's more like a Irish way of saying Pearly. We're playing quite Pearly. I don't know. I'm not very good at Irish accent. Oh yeah, Alpha lost to Bluey as well in another 3-2. So every Alpha show match, he's been in 3. They've all gone to 5 games. He lost 3-2 to Scrub, 3-2 to Bluey, then he beat Ixo 3-2. So always close games when Alpha plays. For the moment though, it is far from that. Jessie is just bleeding goals left, right and center. And I don't know if he can come back from this. It's more like Powerly. Like what you wrote there, P-O-U-R-L-Y. Powerly. Like Hourly, Powerly. Pearly is P-O-O. Pearly. And then Pearly is P-E-A-R. Pearly. Alpha's playing a good game. Good game 4 though, to be fair. You said in game 2, can I win a single kickoff? Well, the answer to that is yes. You just had to wait until game 4, and then he started to win them pretty consistently. 4-0. Another 4-0. Every single game has started off with 4-0 for somebody before the comeback starts to happen. This is such a strange series. 4 quick-fire goals, at least relatively quick-fire in this last match. But 4 goals for one player, and then the other player starts to come back into it. That's bizarre. I've never seen that before. Johnny would have scored that one? Nah, probably not. If it's an open net, I'm missing. If there's a goalkeeper, I'm missing. Another early challenge for Jessie does not work. He's got to stop rushing every challenge. Alpha's got him figured out here. Alpha knows that every time he's cutting the ball on the turn here, Jessie is likely to be pressuring. That's why Alpha's taking so many extremely soft touches and then popping the ball without looking. And other times he's just letting Jessie come at him. Forcing 50-50s. Jessie looking for the bump, but he gets bumped. We are actually approaching halftime here. Deceptively quick game is game 4, as the goals did start to come later into the match. 1 minute almost disappearing. Jessie trying to get that acceleration going. Here he goes looking for the bump, but Alpha with the outplay. The do nothing and win strategy. You just hit the brakes and wait for your opponent to go past him. Good avoidance of the demo by Jessie though. He's got another opportunity. Same position. Is he going to go for the same strat? No, he tries to do a little cut inside Alpha. Too fast. Challenge as well. And now he's threatening Jessie. And it's going to be too much for Jessie to deal with. And Jessie's car says it all here. His car tells a story. No movement. He is not feeling good about himself right now. Don't try to bump me in the air. I know you way too much, says Alpha. He's not wrong. Alpha is well aware that Jessie loves to do air dribble into bumps. And it seems he's got a good counter to that. He's just going to sit back, let Jessie fly over him, and then going to move forward. Alpha again, just saving more boost. Hold on a second. What's this? Is this shenanigans or a bean from Alpha? Wave dash for Jessie. He's trying to get the ball into the net in time. It's not going to work though. How is Jessie's angle? -3. I mean, a lot of players play with -3. It's pretty common. -3, -4 is usually the most used. Jessie's feeling the pressure. He's trying to dribble quickly because he knows he doesn't have much time. But Alpha is a very fast player, and he's been able to keep up with just about everything that Jessie's doing in this final game, and some. Mixing in the boost steal as well. So what's it going to be, Jessie? Are you going to give Alpha his first ever 4-game series on stream? Or is there more to this script than meets the eye? Jessie needs to put this on target. He might have done. He has actually missed it. Oh, this is just heartbreaking to watch. So many open net misses for Jessie. It's clear to see that he's not playing at his best. He had one good game at the start of the series. He had moments in game 2 where he looked on point. Past that, it's been Alpha the entire way. And even though Jessie's been trying to go for bumps to throw Alpha off, Alpha's just waiting back. Wasting a lot of time by doing so. 3-goal game. Is this the beginning of a comeback for Jessie? You're creating your Discord account right now, having trouble with verification, you're slow. Yeah, don't worry about it, Rocket Med. Like I said, if I can't get it done today, I will get it done another time. just make sure to keep on, or to message me about it on Discord, or message one of my mods. Good dodge by Alpha. Blind dodge there. He's got a dodge again though. Jessie with another demo. And this does make the end of this game interesting. Jessie's got to score this shot or else it will be over. And it doesn't look like he's going to score this shot. The air dribble just not anywhere near good enough. Alpha wasting the clock. Slow dribbles it into the open net. 4 goals, 14 seconds. That's a wrap. GG's. Alpha's going to take it. Jessie's attack, too inconsistent. And defensively predictable and slow. And of course, I'm comparing Jessie today to the Jessie that I expect, the Jessie that I've seen before in 1v1 series on stream. The Jessie that I see quite regularly on his stream these days, because that is of course where we all get to enjoy watching Jessie play. One of the most entertaining streamers in Rocket League for me. He really does try his best to make the games worth watching, so I can't commend his stream to you enough. And it's probably the place that you'll see Alpha the most as well, because those guys do love to joke you. But yeah, good luck to Jessie getting back into shape, because he's not on form at the moment. We've all seen him play better than this. He's beaten Fairy Peak in a series before, something that not many people can say. That was a best of 5. But congratulations to Alpha, well deserved. A fully deserved win there. 3-1. 3 games in a row there, and every game that he won was more convincing than the one prior. Script lost you. Sorry guys. Sorry about that. I can beat him even with the slow car. Oh, the trash talk is coming out. Jessie believes. To be honest, he did get 14 shots there. The problem was a lot of those shots for Jessie were just not fast enough. I mean, he scored a 27km/h shot somehow. A lot of other opportunities just went completely astray. One flick, completely whiffed it. Another shot later on, completely whiffed it. Those are the main things offensively that Jessie's got to solve. He's got to start hitting the ball cleanly. And in defense, he's got to stop turning so slowly. It's simple as that. Those are the 2 things that are really standing out to me for Jessie to work on. Alpha, on the other hand, has got to stop being so inconsistent. He's giving Jessie a lot of chances to get back into the game. Luckily for him, Jessie's not been interested so far. But that might be subject to change. Alpha's been in quite a few Game 5s in his stream career. Most recently winning an overtime Game 5 against Ixo. And I think starting off his stream career with a 3-2 loss against Scrubkilla. Has he played any other series apart from those? I think he might have. Who else has Alpha played on my stream? Somebody go and check for me. Thank you. This is refreshing though. I'm seeing the smartest and the most solid start to a game yet. But Alpha is this more smart and solid of the 2. Just saving up more boost in this exchange than Jessie did. And that's why he's able to come out with the goal from that situation. He just saved more boost. Simple as that. Got a faster recovery, and he had enough to shoot that ball over the top of Jessie. Slow start. It wasn't. Yeah, I agree. I mean, slow start goals wise, but it wasn't really a slow start pressure wise. There was a lot of pressure there. Jessie drops the nice shot to try and throw Alpha off. Does not work. Say Pearly, then compare it to Pearly. Pearly. It's different, right? I think Pearly's more like a Irish way of saying Pearly. They're playing quite Pearly. I don't know. I'm not very good at Irish accent. Oh yeah, Alpha lost to Bluey as well in another 3-2. So every Alpha show match, he's been in 3. They've all gone to 5 games. He lost 3-2 to Scrub, 3-2 to Bluey, then he beat Ixo 3-2. So always close games when Alpha plays. For the moment though, it is far from that. Jessie is just bleeding goals left, right, and center. And I don't know if he can come back from this. It's more like Powerly. Like what you wrote there, P-O-U-R-L-Y. Powerly. Like Powerly. Pearly is P-O-O. Pearly. And then Pearly is P-E-A-R. Pearly. Alpha's playing a good game. Good game 4 though, to be fair. He said in game 2, can I win a single kickoff? Well, the answer to that is yes. He just had to wait until game 4, and then he started to win them pretty consistently. 4-0. Another 4-0. Every single game has started off with 4-0 for somebody before the comeback starts to happen. This is such a strange series. 4 quick-fire goals at least relatively quick fire in this this last match. But 4 goals for one player, and then the other player starts to come back into it. That's bizarre. I've never seen that before. Johnny would have scored that one? Nah, probably not. If it's an open net, I'm missing. If there's a goalkeeper, I'm missing. Another early challenge for Jessie does not work. He's got to stop rushing every challenge. Alpha's got him figured out here. Alpha knows that every time he's cutting the ball on the turn here, Jessie is likely to be pressuring. That's why Alpha's taking so many extremely soft touches and then popping the ball without looking. And other times he's just letting Jessie come at him, forcing 50-50s. Jessie looking for the bump, but he gets bumped. We are actually approaching halftime here. Deceptively quick game is game 4, as the goals did start to come later into the match. 1 minute almost disappearing. Jessie trying to get that acceleration going. Here he goes looking for the bump, but Alpha with the outplay. The do nothing and win strategy. You just hit the brakes and wait for your opponent to go past him. Good avoidance of the demo by Jessie though. He's got another opportunity. Same position. Is he going to go for the same strat? No, he tries to do a little cut inside. Alpha too fast. Challenge as well. And now he's threatening Jessie, and it's going to be too much for Jessie to deal with. And Jessie's car says it all here. His car tells a story. No movement. He is not feeling good about himself right now. Don't try to bump me in the air. I know you way too much, says Alpha. He's not wrong. Alpha is well aware that Jessie loves to do air dribble into bumps. And it seems he's got a good counter to that. He's just going to sit back, let Jessie fly over him, and then going to move forward. Alpha again just saving more boost. Hold on a second. What's this? Is this shenanigans or a bean from Alpha? Wave dash for Jessie. He's trying to get the ball into the net in time. It's not going to work though. How is Jessie's angle? -3. I mean, a lot of players play with -3. It's pretty common. -3, -4 is usually the most used. Jessie's feeling the pressure. He's trying to dribble quickly because he knows he doesn't have much time. But Alpha is a very fast player, and he's been able to keep up with just about everything that Jessie's doing in this final game, and some. Mixing in the boost steal as well. So what's it going to be, Jessie? Are you going to give Alpha his first ever 4-game series on stream? Or is there more to this script than meets the eye? Jessie needs to put this on target. He might have done. He has actually missed it. Oh, this is just heartbreaking to watch. So many open net misses for Jessie. It's clear to see that he's not playing at his best. He had one good game at the start of the series. He had moments in game 2 where he looked on point. Past that, it's been Alpha the entire way. And even though Jessie's been trying to go for bumps to throw Alpha off, Alpha's just waiting back. Wasting a lot of time by doing so. 3-goal game. Is this the beginning of a comeback for Jessie? You're creating your Discord account right now, having trouble with verification, you're slow. Yeah, don't worry about it, Rocket Med. Like I said, if I can't get it done today, I will get it done another time. Just make sure to keep on, or to message me about it on Discord, or message one of my mods. Good dodge by Alpha. Blind dodge there. He's got a dodge again though. Jessie with another demo. And this does make the end of this game interesting. Jessie's got to score this shot, or else it will be over. And it doesn't look like he's going to score this shot. The air dribble just not anywhere near good enough. Alpha wasting the clock. Slow dribbles it into the open net. 4 goals, 14 seconds. That's a wrap. GG's. Alpha's going to take it. Jessie's attack, too inconsistent. And defensively predictable and slow. And of course, I'm comparing Jessie today to the Jessie that I expect, the Jessie that I've seen before in 1v1 series on stream. The Jessie that I see quite regularly on his stream these days, because that is of course where we all get to enjoy watching Jessie play. One of the most entertaining streamers in Rocket League for me. He really does try his best to make the games worth watching, so I can't commend his stream to you enough. And it's probably the place that you'll see Alpha the most as well, because those guys do love to joke you